All right, welcome back, everybody. Sadly, we have to bring this news to you. Arise News anchor Somtochukwu Maduagwu killed in Abuja robbery, as published by this day newspaper, which I think they're also a part of the Arise News TV people. It says the Nigerian media industry is in mourning following the tragic death of Somtochukwu Maduagwu, a prominent news anchor, reporter, and producer with Arise News Channel. Maduagwu, fondly known as Somi by colleagues, was killed in the early hours of Monday during an armed robbery at her residence in the Kantape area of Abuja. The 29-year-old journalist was a respected and vibrant figure on Nigerian television, known for her warm on-screen presence. A statement released by Arise News Channel described her as a cherished member of the Arise News family, whose voice, and I quote, engaged and connected with our viewers. The Nigerian police have launched an investigation into the circumstances surrounding the attack, and Arise News is calling for a speedy investigation, apprehension, and prosecution of the culprits. Somi's voice is now silent, but her spirit, passion, and legacy will endure as part of our collective memory. The statement read, "The management and staff of Arise News have extended their deepest condolences to her parents, siblings, extended family, friends, and loved ones. Somtochukwu Maduagwu, who was a trained lawyer, was born on December 26, 1995. That's very, very sad.
Really, really. You see, are you reading further or you?
No, that's it, sir. Go ahead and speak
Yeah.
to that.
First of all, our sincere and utter uh, sympathies uh, to the immediate family of the um, murdered journalist. This is a victim, as I said, of armed robbery in our residence is a Katampe in Abuja. Uh, I mean, this is such a somber situation. It's humbling and it's tragic, not just to our family, but it's a sad loss to our profession, that is journalism profession. I have never met her in person, and that is understandable. And but for the owners of this day and Arise Television media group, we also share in their grief and in their sympathy. But this speaks to one thing: um, we all live by the day, and the fact that we haven't fallen to the bullet of the assassin or an armed robber today in Nigeria does not mean that at some point that we could not be a potential victim. And this is the point that is often made, often emphasized by everybody that speaks to the fact that security of persons and the nation must be paramount to those that have been voted into political offices. And sadly enough, the passing of uh, this journalist lawyer would be treated as if, uh, as if it's a matter of statistics or a number. But this person, this reporter, was a human being just like you and I. And what we can do at this point is to make sure that the fact that our voice has been silenced by the assassin's bullet by a thoughtless and retarded criminal person or gang uh, must also give vent to the need for us to keep that spirit alive, to make sure that even in death, our ghosts, our legacies continue to haunt those who must have initiated this disgraceful and tragic situation. That said, since the time of the murder of prominent investigative news reporter and editor in Nigeria, October 1986, the late Mr. Delegiwa, the state murder of people like Bagada Kato and others, it's been said that increasingly the Nigerian journalist is an endangered species. Not just the Nigerian journalist. Even look at in Israel and Gaza, what's been happening to journalists. More than 200 of us have been murdered since the conflict in the Middle East started. And then now, this promising professional has fallen. Sadly enough, it's avoidable. So all the huge votes, the what's it called, the budgetary allocations to fix Nigeria, is the money that Nigeria is making, that everybody is, using to score cheap political points all the time. How is that money really working for our system? Because it is enough for one person to be killed tragically, avoidably, to stoke the anger in all of us. But it's become a normal. Everybody is so numb, waiting for who will be the next victim. And that next victim, because as is often said poetically, never ask for whom the bell tolls. It could be for me. And so when are Nigerians really going to get so, enraged, so moved, to the extent that they begin to demand answers and demand or hold people in high offices accountable? But can anybody really expect less in the circumstance? Can anybody really expect that, we can be guaranteed the safety that we need? Because even while I like when people are saying, some people are hunting after them, some people want to get rid of them, some people want to kill them. Nigerian system, institutions, and everybody, they come together, they just dismiss such serious and present situations as if they are inconsequential. And at the end of the day, people go down every day. Whether you are talking of one chance kidnappings in Abuja, whether you are talking of this kind of a senseless armed robbery situation, they are the ones that are calling it armed robbery. Who knows? Who knows if it's actually armed robbery? Because I'm concerned when people just jump into conclusion this way. Who knows if it's other than that? Those of us who have gone through situations as professional journalists in Nigeria are the ones that should be left to continue to talk about, the seriousness and the danger faced every day in Nigeria, all over Africa, by professional, even all over the world, where journalists continue to get threatened by individuals who do not want to get exposed, whether for their non-transparent conduct in office or for their corrupt tendencies and all that. They will find a way of coming after journalists. They will want to demarket journalists, and ultimately they want journalists to be silenced through killings. This is just too much. It's so sad. I do not know what we can expect in the circumstance. Maybe there will be credible closure to this at some point. Who knows? Because even the police had his vehicle stolen in Abuja there at police headquarters. Police vehicle stolen by robbers. You see all kind of what's it called? Comic strips all over the internet about police officers or police on duty chaining their generating set to massive tree stock so that armed robbers will not steal those things away. About police people jokingly, police people approaching vigilante to come and give them protection. See the unraveling of a nation. And I have immense hope that Nigeria is not yet a failed state. We still can redeem so many things. But certainly, what will bring back the soul that has been lost in this kind of situation? Again, our sympathy To all of us Nigerians, we mourn with our immediate family and this day and the Arise News Media Group. Thank you, Ola.
Thank you. Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, I can.
Here's a voice of Somi Maduagwu, real quick.
Chidinma should actually be regarded as a South African. I don't believe that she has a Nigerian passport. I don't believe that she has any sort of Nigerian citizenship attributed to her. And so it should be two things. The pageant organization should have done their due diligence to ensure that she had the right to appear on their pageant.
Guys. That was the voice of Somi Maduagwu.
And you had her handling that report on the you remember the beauty pageantry thing? The way she was handling that from, I mean, a completely human angle. I mean, kind of. So, very brilliant mind. Lawyer, journalist, what a sad loss.
And this was a tweet from August 14th, sir.
Right.
From her, August 14th, she had a tweet on the X app. I pray for the depth of my heart that Nigeria never happens to me or anyone I care about.
Ironically, Nigeria has happened to her. May her soul find sweet repose.
Yeah, rest in peace, Somi. All right, everybody, join the conversations. Hit the like button, share, subscribe, turn up your notifications so you're notified when we go live. We have some other trendy stories around the world, and we will be right back.